don't throw good money after bad. You have to know when to cut your losses. And Doc Rivers, I think, to justify what he's done so far and out of his sense of loyalty, as I've mentioned and Stephen A has mentioned recently, the same thing, the quality that makes him a great coach, which is loyalty to his players and getting them to, makes him a really bad GM. But even the coaching, by the way, that team does not look happy to be together to me. I mean, that team does not look like they're playing for each other, pulling in the same direction all the time. I don't think it's just a matter of redundancy with Blake and Chris Paul. They kind of do some of the same stuff. I think there's an alchemy problem on that team. You can understand, Stephen A., why inside the bubble of the Clippers, they think, yeah, why would we get rid of an elite point guard, an elite rim protector, an elite player in Blake who maybe we could flip into another kind of elite player? Why would we do that? Well, the team chemistry clearly isn't right. They are less than the sum of their parts, not greater. And they also have to compare themselves to what else is there. And they are not close to being as good as the Warriors. They're not formed the right way. They don't have the right pieces. And frankly, they're not coached as well as the Warriors. Doc is a great coach, but look at the way the Warriors play on both ends of the floor and look at how they play for each other and how unselfishly they play together. So from inside the Clippers bubble, I kind of get it. But overall, that is a bad and stubborn thought process by Doc Rivers, and it will result in the ongoing misery of Clippers fans.
I'm just sad. To be quite honest with you, that's the emotion that hit me when I watched Doc Rivers say what he said. And the reason why is because Doc Rivers is a champion, and that's how I look at him. I look at a guy that guided the Boston Celtics to 3 conference finals appearances in 5 years, 2 NBA finals appearances, along with an NBA championship. That's how I view Doc Rivers, as an incredible motivator, knowledgeable about the game of basketball, but somebody that needs to focus more on coaching and let somebody do the executive part of it. When I heard him speak, I heard an individual that wants to keep the core together. And Doc Rivers knows too much about basketball to believe that this team would beat the Warriors or legitimate championship contenders. I understand that they have not been healthy. I get that. But 2 years ago, they were healthy when they gave up a 19-point lead in the third quarter against the Houston Rockets, got outscored like 49-9 with James Harden on the bench, with Corey Brewer and Dwight Howard and those boys leading the way. Come on now. That was your shot. Because Golden State didn't learn how to win yet at that particular moment in time. They were en route to their first title. That was your last chance. Ever since then, it's been all about the Warriors in the West. We look at San Antonio, sure. You look at Houston on a come up, sure. But the Clippers, Blake Griffin's not what he used to be. He's still very good, if not great. Not superstar status, but he's still a star in this league. But he's not what he used to be. CP3 isn't getting any younger. DeAndre Jordan still hasn't learned how to hit free throws. And the supplementary parts you have around them aren't good enough for you to put Luke Mbah-a-Moute on the bench instead of as your starting small forward, knowing he damn well can't shoot. And you're talking championships, you're talking about keeping this team together and giving it another chance, I think that's ridiculous. Make a move. You don't have to tear the team apart, but you got to make a move. You cannot stand pat.
I think you got to tear the team apart.
Doc Rivers sounded like he wants to keep the team together. I don't understand that.